Folks, during the Western Zhou dynasty, there was an owl in the mountains and forests that was extremely good at planning ahead. It took advantage of the sunny weather to build its nest, and as a result, it avoided a heavy rainstorm. Moreover, this incident made the idiom "Wei Yu Chou Mao prepare for a rainy day" popular for thousands of years. This owl was extremely hardworking. It carried branches in its beak and spread thatch, building a nest that was both sturdy and windproof. It even specially chose a branch that would not be hit by rain. Truly a bird architect. The sparrows nearby mocked it, saying, "It's busy for no reason on a sunny day." But the owl ignored them completely and focused solely on perfecting its nest. It knew clearly that the weather could change in an instant, and preparing in advance would never be wrong. The owl didn't just build a nest, it also spread soft feathers inside as a mattress. Other small birds were only focused on playing, and no one followed its example to prepare in advance. Everyone thought, how could a rainstorm come so soon? Sure enough, the weather changed suddenly. Dark clouds surged over in an instant, and strong winds blew, making the branches sway wildly. The sparrows panicked and scurried around everywhere, while the owl had already hidden in the safe house it had built. The heavy rainstorm arrived as expected. The owl's nest was sturdy and rainproof, but the sparrow's shabby tree holes leaked rain, and some small birds' nests were even washed away. This was the difference between preparing in advance and doing things at the last minute. After the rain stopped, the owl's nest was completely unharmed, but the other small birds were in a terrible state. The sparrows looked at the owl's safe house and stamped their feet in regret. They thought they should have followed the owl's example and built a sturdy nest in advance. The next day, an elderly man from a village, along with farmers and children, came to see the nest. Pointing at the owl's nest, the elderly man said, "This is what we call Wei Yu Chou Mao." It means taking advantage of sunny weather to repair doors and windows in advance and make preparations, so that when a disaster comes, you won't be afraid. The elderly man told this principle to all the villagers, urging them to repair their houses and store grain while the weather was still fine. The villagers all thought it made sense and took action immediately. Who would want to be in a fluster when a disaster strikes? The villagers divided the work. Some repaired the roofs, and others dried the grain. Everyone said, preparing in advance gives us peace of mind. This is the practical use of Wei Yu Chou Mao. A few days later, another heavy rainstorm came. This time, the villagers hid in their summer houses without panic at all. The owl was also safe and sound in its nest. No small birds scurried around in a fluster anymore. After the rain stopped, everyone praised the elderly man for being right. Prepare for a rainy day, and you won't panic when things happen. They also thanked the owl, which had taught everyone a lesson through its actual actions. Teachers in private schools also taught students about Wei Yu Chou Mao, telling them that it came from the Book of Songs and was about the story of the owl building its nest. They also told the students, only by preparing in advance can you prevent troubles before they occur. Slowly, Wei Yu Chou Mao became a common saying among the villagers. Some stored firewood in advance, and others repaired farm tools ahead of time. Everyone learned to plan ahead and no longer did things at the last minute. Remember, Wei Yu Chou Mao is not busy work for no reason. It means making preparations in advance to guard against possible troubles. Whether in life or study, only by planning ahead can you stay calm when things happen.